Don Moody of HandymanReality.com, Edmonton, Alberta. I have a client who bought themselves a new dishwasher from Lowe's, Canada, and had it installed by their staff. She's having problems with food debris showing up on the dishes and standing water in the bottom of the dishwasher. So I came over to investigate. She's also got an issue of smell coming up from the sink. So I look under the kitchen sink thinking that I'll find the connections for the dishwasher, and I do not find a water connection. I only find the drain hose, and it's coming out of the floor, which is not where it should be coming out of. It has a small loop, which with the majority of dishwashers they ask for a what's called a high loop. So it should run up high, up under the countertop, close to the top. Second thing is since we have a smell issue, this pipe here is downward, so backgraded. It doesn't actually slope towards the drain. So what we have is we get water sitting in here, and that causes algae and everything and a lot of smell and stuff. So we're going to cut in a valve up here. Hopefully that's the hot. We're going to replace some of this here. And we're going to redo this hose so that it goes through the bottom of the cabinet. Now normally a dishwasher would be right beside the sink, one side or the other. Matter of fact, the hose is actually mandated in the plumbing code as 60 inches of 3/8. We're going to need to compromise here and sort of try to meet the objectives. So we're going to run the lines up here just underneath the first shelf, and we're going to install a new valve under the sink, and we're going to rebuild this part of the ABS piping here. What's known as the kitchen continuous waste. Let me show you the basement so you can see what went on. The part that really surprises me is an actual plumber came down to view this job before they came to do the install. And what I find is, look at this mess here. First off, it would have been nice if they would have upped this to a 1/2 inch line, and then that would have allowed for 60 inches of 3/8, as is mandated. Who wraps electrical wires around a drain pipe to keep it in place? Look at this mess of piping. It goes up and down and all over the place. And really, piece de resistance is, you notice I'm coming up here in the ceiling, and you don't see anything here, do you? Well, there is the valve that connects the dishwasher. What a crazy place to put a valve, and how would a person ever repair that if it was an issue? So I'm going to remove all of this, like I said, and plumb it through the cabinets more appropriately, and to find the best compromises I can between the plumbing code and the CSA instructions for installing the dishwasher. One of the things I'm going to need to do is change some water, so I'm going to go looking for the water shutoff for the building. And being a row house, this has 2 meters. So out of the floor comes the main water, and then up to a T. This goes over to probably like a hose bib that's for the community. And then there's this valve here would be the shutoff for this water meter that also goes to the hot water tank and up to the cold water. So this has been Don Moody of HandymanReality.com of Edmonton, Alberta. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll try to include some pics if I can of the finished job. Bye-bye now.